ये वो कहानी है जिसने इस खुफिया दुनिया को जड़ से हिला दिया था। ये कहानी है टाइगर की।
Ekta Tiger is a film that shattered box office records in 2012, proving that when two of the Bollywood's biggest names collaborate, audiences will flock to the theaters. The film is so relevant even today that not only did it inspire a direct sequel and several spin-off projects collectively known as the Spy Universe, but it also has an upcoming third part. Hello guys, I am Aadesh and I love talking about movies. So I decided to share it with you guys. I will be breaking down the Ekta Tiger movie, pointing out exactly what keeps it from being a masterpiece. So sit back and relax and let's dive into the world of Ekta Tiger. The movie is a fun entertainer with a sharp focus on story, but it lacks a threatening antagonist. As in, not a physical antagonist like we have seen in other franchises. Whether it is the classic James Bond stories or the heavy action-oriented Mission Impossible franchise, we have a clear bad guy whom the hero has to go against. We don't get such an antagonist in Ekta Tiger. Instead, the movie heavily depends on the forbidden love story trope, trying to tell that a romantic encounter between a Pakistani ISI agent Zoya and an Indian raw agent Tiger is 100% plausible. Audiences love the simple story structure, easy to understand, plus the Salman Bhai energy with some of the best music and singing talent. You have a recipe that grossed over $63 million worldwide. Apart from everything that I've just said, the movie is not free from its flaws. For starters, it is a very well written love story. But does it stand as well as a spy thriller? Not really. Now, it is perfectly alright that this movie does not have a world-ending nuclear threat on top of a love story. Not every spy action needs that. But what I'm trying to suggest is that the love story overwhelms the plot and it can leave a comical taste in your mouth. Another common complaint is about the action. The action is nothing new, same old jump cut tricks to make a normal fight scene look more interesting. Just look at what the John Wick franchise has done over the years and then look at Ekta Tiger. So yes, there are a few major points of criticism that stand against Ekta Tiger and we will be addressing exactly those. Before I share my thoughts on this project, I want to clarify that I'm not a professional movie critic or someone who can pass judgment on the cast and crew's ambitious undertaking. As a fan, I simply want to highlight some areas of improvement that could have helped make this property a lasting cornerstone in Indian cinema. I want to express my opinions with utmost respect for the director, the producer, and all the talented individuals involved in this project. For the rest of the video, I will point out exactly what are the areas this movie could have done better. The music and sound design. For the record, I don't hate music in films. In fact, I enjoy lyrics that enhance the story by conveying the character's emotion and state of mind. An excellent example of this is the song Zinda from the Milkha Singh biopic. It's catchy, it's thrilling, and it keeps your heart pumping. However, not all sound and music in films feel authentic, and they can destroy your viewing experience. For instance, in a particular scene where Tiger enters a house and finds Zoya dancing, the music feels out of place because it was added in post-production rather than using actual ambient sound. While this is easy to do, the realness of the world on screen is taken away from the audience. When we hear such post-production added music, we get an instant reminder, oh, this is a movie. Ambient sounds would have made a sense of inclusion in the film's universe. Like we are the disembodied camera following these characters in a real tangible world. But the whole illusion just falls apart. Even the fight scenes are not immune to this. They lack authentic sounds and the impact of music is missed. The music plays non-stop and while the choreography is creative, it could have been better. A better approach would have been to keep the music to a minimum and rely on the natural sounds these stunts produce. This hallway scene from Netflix Daredevil Season 1 is a testament to how sound can effectively convey exhaustion in a fight scene. It makes us feel what is going on in the character's mind. But these issues with sound and music are only a symptom of a deeper disease. If we were to reimagine the story of Ekta Tiger as a spy thriller having undertones of a love story, we must address the deeper narrative problems. Lack of depth in the subject matter. I know love stories are common in Indian film industry, but Ekta Tiger being an espionage film and because of the huge names attached to it, they could have experimented to create something different where the spy action takes the main stage and the romance becomes a B plot. I mean, compared to the likes of Nilesh Misra, Kabir Khan, and Aditya Chopra, my actual film writing portfolio is zero. But what I'm trying to get to is the lack of depth created by this romance. In contrast, other spy movies have used these romantic subplots to enhance the emotional depth of the story. The film Casino Royale, which is a reboot of the James Bond franchise, follows Bond as he navigates a dangerous world of espionage while also falling in love with Vesper Lind, a treasury agent. The romantic subplot adds an emotional dimension to the film, making the audience invest in Bond's journey and creating a deeper connection to the character. The entire movie is based on one game of poker, which is possibly one of the most boring game to spectate, but they still make it exciting enough, engaging enough that you are glued to every beat of the story. Ekta Tiger has an advantage in this area. As the story does not revolve around a static activity such as poker, the location is no limit, the set design has no limit. You can even throw a cliche threat of nuclear bomb. You see where I'm going with it? There were at least hundreds of story beats to be followed, explored, and experimented with, but they stuck to the love story like concrete and didn't do anything. The characters lack depth and are reduced to stereotypes, with the lead actor playing the macho invincible spy and the lead actress playing the helpless damsel in distress. While Ekta Tiger was a commercial success, it lacks the depth in story, which is a major drawback for the spy movies. With that said, let's move on to the final topic: one-dimensional characters. The main characters in this movie are as one-directional as they can get. The audiences did not have to be mathematic geniuses to understand such simple characters. It is a victory for the makers because they have given what the audiences need. Great job, Salman Bhai. But for those who feel that Tiger, Zoya, and even Gopi are shallow, you are correct. Tiger doesn't need to be anything more than a super spy who has fallen in love. Zoya doesn't need to be a cunning character with an ulterior motive. Even Gopi doesn't need to be more than a handler, friend, or the third wheel of the group. They don't even grow or have a significant change in their ideologies at the end. Tiger is still the super spy, Zoya is still the damsel whose identity is an extension of Tiger, Gopi just gives up on the chase without any concrete reason. Remember Cassian, the bodyguard from John Wick 2? He is a minor yet complex character. After John Wick fulfills his marker by killing Santino's sister, Cassian has revenge on his mind. Yet despite all of these circumstances, he also shows a level of respect and even empathy towards John. This shows that he is not a one-directional henchman bot. He is his own character, having a shared history with John Wick himself. In the subway fight, John also reciprocates this respect by not straight up killing Cassian, but giving him a chance to live another day and also putting an end to his bloodlust. I did not get such characters in Ekta Tiger. Everyone had a predefined path to follow, and nuanced character development is ignored in favor of the shallowness. With that, we have gone through all the major points of criticism against Ekta Tiger, and this is my take on how not to create a spy thriller by taking a deep dive in the movie. My whole aim is to create a series of videos focusing on the whole spy universe created by YRF, and it is a huge task, but I will do my best for you guys. So please be patient and support me while I create this series only and only for you. I have all my references in the description if you are interested for my research. I am extremely grateful for my family and friends to support me in this journey of YouTube. Make sure to like and subscribe this video. This way I will deliver more and more quality videos. This is the first and it is only the beginning. So please also share it with your filmy friends. Stay safe and take care.